These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. Are going to get him. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
A 57-yard.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Trying the toss play to Love. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
It'll be Love to try and get to first. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
the 7-yard line.
5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Marcel.
We talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Second down and goal. Goff. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 72 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Open man Hamler. That's complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. K.J. Hamler. 78 yards. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Goff now looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Intended for Robert Tonyan. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Myles Garrett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. They are, however, facing 4th down. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with Love here. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, it's Love. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game of the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd and 9, Goff looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And that will be incomplete. We'll options here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On first down, gone. And it's caught inside the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., 26 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Chargers 19, Colts 17. Matthew McCrane set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A good return up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if the offense can put 6 on the board. We'll see. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards on the play, first down.
43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Running to start the drive is Love. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA!
Touchdown.
Bryce Love, 64 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Chargers 26, Colts 17. Matthew McCrane set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Colts, first down.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Jackson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Jackson looking to throw on third. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
3-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will have the first down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
Intercepted.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back to Taylor on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
11.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 42. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now, looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The kick.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Stay loose.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. From the gun is Taylor. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Eluding the pressure right.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Grady Jarrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
They're on 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game, but this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. On 1st down, here's Love. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's Love again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And bands on the other side of midfield at the 45. Will go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Jackson. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Jackson's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw no.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brings up
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Love. And now look at him go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Bryce Love, his second touchdown of the night. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have two touchdowns.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone.
35. Colts 23. Matthew McCrane set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Big game. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on third. Goff. And finding the tight end Hooper. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there for the Chargers. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing now. Goff. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Love. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On second down now, it's Love. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Bryce Love saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one
23.
Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They go play action with Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, 62 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Flush, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's in. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Well, that 2-point attempt fell due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you've got a thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Love. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.